Hi, I'm very happy that you're here. You got the mail, you read the mail, and then you followed the instruction of the mail, and then you are seeing this video right now. I'm very happy for you. In fact, I am excited. And the thing is that this 180-day program will naturally see you through a lot of changes. I can tell you that categorically, there's no doubt. And you do not need so much. Okay, remember that every time you embark on a journey, every time that you are traveling, you're going somewhere, you did not know, you did not have any particular assurance that the journey will end up the way you want it to end up. But you just somehow believe, you just somehow trust. Trust faith. You simply trusted that the journey will be successful. That's exactly what I want you to do now. Alright, I understand that one of the things that you are going to need is guarantee, and this is the exact essence of this video. This is exactly what I want to pass across to you. I want to explain to you why this will work. I want to explain to you why this 180-day program will change your life. You see, you can have so many things working against you. It's possible that you may have lacked basic wisdom to decipher what is important early in your life. It's possible that you've been strong and you've been talented. It's possible that you've squandered everything that you're supposed to have going for you. It's possible that you probably have damaged relationships, probably you have lost relationships. It's possible that you've lost money. It's possible that you've lost focus. It's possible. Okay? I want to tell you that whatever it is that you credit your failure to, I say, this is the reason why I'm failing, this is the reason why I failed, this is whatever it is that you credit your present circumstance to, I want you to know that it is already catered for. Okay, so it does not matter what level of disadvantage that you are right now. I'm telling you categorically, it does not matter what level of disadvantage. It doesn't matter how far back you are set. It does not matter. Okay, let me tell you a story, okay? Let me tell you a story, and you understand exactly where I'm going, exactly why I am very sure that you have a guarantee that you will succeed, that this program will change your life. You see, several years ago, like thousands of years ago, there were two brothers, and these are events that happened. These are events that happened. There were two brothers. And of course, naturally, as it is in most culture, the eldest brother or the eldest son, or the firstborn child is the one that has some sort of privilege over every other children. So it means that your father's inheritance is yours. The family leadership is directly on you. And so two brothers. Now, the first son, the eldest brother, it was recorded that he was an irreverent person. Okay? Irreverent means showing a lack of respect for people or things that are generally taken serious. Okay? Now, some of you probably did not take money serious. You did not take the issue of money as serious as you should have taken it. You do not take, and it's possible that it's not your fault. I want to imagine that it's not your fault because apparently money is not tough in school. So everybody kind of subconsciously understand that the alphabet are important because they got you thinking the alphabet since you were a kid. Since you could barely talk, you are reciting A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, and all of that. And then after a while, you started recounting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tens, units, tens, hundreds, and things like that. Started doing arithmetics. But they stopped there. They didn't tell you that the most important function of numbers for you is the numbers of the digits of your money. Okay? And so you've also been irreverent. You did not realize that money was important, so you did not take it as important as you should take it. So you're like this person. In his own case, it wasn't about money because they were pretty much made, the inheritance and stuff like that. But he didn't understand that he was supposed to take the fact that he was a firstborn serious. It was a very sporty somebody, he used to use his motor skills a lot. So he was an hunter. You know what it means to be a hunter. Imagine the skill that comes with shooting arrows and being quiet, tracking animals. Imagine that. So it was not for lack of skill. It wasn't for lack of skill. It was just that he did not see that certain things were important. He didn't see that certain things were important. So one of the things I didn't think was important when he should have taken seriously was the fact that he was firstborn. So one day he came back and he was tired, and because he was being hunting, probably didn't kill anything that day, but he came back tired and hungry, and then came back. His younger brother was making porridge, and he says, "Give me porridge." Turns out that the younger brother was a very cunning person. And he says, "Well, you know how as children people think that some people know this story because some people read their Bibles and they think that this story, of course, is in the Bible and it's scripture. I don't want you to regard this story as a scripture because I don't want you to. It's a spiritual thing. You're a spiritual person, but I don't want you to over spiritualize it. I want you to take the facts. Okay, so recount it like a story. Recount it like a documentation of something that happened. So I'm telling you, one of the ways that a person will further his life in any way is a person's ability to learn. You cannot learn without documentation. Even if something happened to you before, the only way you can learn from something that's happened to you before is to be able to recount, to retrieve the information of the event that had happened and then pick the lessons. Okay, so that is, learning is impossible without documentation. Even if somebody wanted to teach you something, it means that person must have kept that thing either in memory that is incorruptible or in documentation format that you can always retrieve easily. Anyway, so back to the point. So regard this as something that happened, and I'm telling you. So this younger brother, being a cunning person, how kids, imagine that you are teenagers, you are 12, you're 13, you're 15, and then your 16-year-old brother comes back from trying to hunt, and then you are 14, and then he says, they were even twins. Okay, that's interesting. So when he came back and then he says, give me porridge. I'm like, no, I'm not giving porridge. Oh yeah, if you want porridge, say I'm your older brother now. And I was like, what? You're just silly. What's the point? Even if I'm your younger brother, uncle, even what's good that for me? I'm hungry. Give me food. And then I'm your older brother now. You're my older brother. As simple as that. Gave him porridge, took his birthright. Something that was bestowed on him because he didn't work hard for it, because he didn't know that it was important. Alright, so every day the boy say, I'm your elder brother now because you collected my porridge. And he can't take it back. He can't say, no, I want to become your elder brother back. And no, because it was an agreement. As simple as that statement was. So, irreverent. He didn't think that was important. Anyway, fast forward several years after. Father is dying. Father knows he's dying. Father calls the elder brother, Esau, that's his name, calls Esau and says, look, you're my favorite. Esau was, the first child was father's favorite. The second son was the mother's favorite. And then he says, look, I want to bless you. I want to say certain things concerning your future. I want to orchestrate your future. All right, but it won't happen. It has to be spontaneous. You have to spark it. You have to make it happen. So what you should do is you should do something that makes me happy. One of the things that makes me happy is when you go on and then you kill something and then you roast it and then you make barbecue with antelope's meat for me, or you make asun without me and just bring it bang 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 bang. You know how you guys go and do it, my son. And then the mother overheard and calls Jacob, her own favorite, and say, look, your father is about to pronounce very good things about your elder brother and is going to succeed. You are the one who I want to have that stuff. So just listen to me. Fast forward to the story. All right. So the father thought Jacob was Esau because Jacob had, covered himself with a goat skin, so he looked airy because his elder brother was airy and all of that. And then the man Isaac blessed Jacob and they said blessed him, like literally, like because the guy came with food and thought, literally just blessed him. And then Esau comes in after a while. from the son. Finally, God killed a big deer, whatever meat was the sweetest, and then prepares it just like his father likes. And he comes in and says, Father, now I'm here. Rise up, eat. Like, enjoy what I've brought for you, and then bless me. It's crazy. It's crazy because, let me show you something. The idea of knowing what is important is extremely crucial. So he said, and then he said, let my father arise and eat of his son's gain, that your soul may bless me. And his father Isaac said to him, who are you? Like, I already blessed somebody. So he said, I'm your son, your first son, Esau. Then Isaac trembled exceedingly. Some versions, some documentation says, and Isaac shook violently. You don't understand. The guy was like, what? Like, because he's blessed somebody else out of a mistake, and he knew that he could never ever retrieve that blessing. He knew that it had gone out, he had said something, he had said spectacular things about that brother, and that there was no way that he could retrieve. He couldn't simply say, come call him back, a thief. So it's even your brother that's like, collect. Oh yeah, blessing, come back on your brother. He knew. And you see, what will make a person's life change, what will make a person's life become fantastic, wonderful, will always start with understanding. Understanding is number one. The zero thing, what now brings understanding is information. So it is an information that will shed light on things for you that I'm giving you this morning. So I need you to understand. So even Isaac the father knew these things. He knew that this was not reversible. And it was like, so where is the one who wanted game and brought it to me? I ate all of it before you came, and I have blessed him, and indeed he shall be blessed. When Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with exceeding great and bitter cry and said to his father, bless me also, oh my father. Like, just bless me. Like bless me. Now, look, I'm not a pastor, so this is not a religious thing. This is not church. Okay, I'm not about to say let us pray. Okay, so if you've had this in church, or you have this somewhere, in your mosque, you have this story in mosque or something, please. This is not what it's about. This is not about, oh, you have to kneel down there, let's start praying. No, I want to show you something. I want you to understand something. Okay, this is day one of your 180 day program, and this is the foundation of everything. So try and imagine the emotion of the other brother who the first time lost something because he didn't know how important that thing was. Second time, lost something because some people duped him. So his mother and his brother have duped him. So there are several reasons why you may be poor now. Okay. Now, one of the things that people are scared about, most people are scared about when it comes to success and your financial success, breakthroughs, making money, having other money, building empires, succeeding. One of the things that people are scared about is jinx, curse. People are afraid that, what if I was cursed? What if there's a generational curse? What if they sworn that my generation will never ever prosper because in my family nobody has ever done anything, And that's exactly what I want to cater for. I'm trying to cater, at the beginning of this video, I told you that everything is catered for in life. So I don't know how you got there. I don't know what got you here, or how you got to the point where you do not have money, or how you're not successful, or what's been going wrong, or why things have been going wrong. I really don't care, because whatever it is catered for. The most treacherous of all those reasons, the most fearful of all those reasons is to say you have been cursed. Whether your great-grandfather did sacrifice one day, or your great-grandfather killed somebody, or somebody did something, or somebody has been cursed somebody, whatever it is, it's been catered for. So that's why this is very, very important. I want to show you something. And then it was like, have you not reserved one blessing for me. Like, I mean, you can't tell me that you just blessed him. Like, is it every time you not bless, there not remain one thing for me? Like, it not remain one thing. And Isaac answered and said to Esau, indeed, I have made him your master, and I have given all his brethren to him as servants. With grain and wine I have sustained him. What shall I do now for you, my son? The father was like, I've given him everything. It's not that I even gave him money. It's not even like you are blessing that you have surplus. I even said that you are going to be his slave. That you are going to be in servitude to him. Your generation will somehow, like, they are the ones who will build business empires, and your generation are the ones who will now work as janitors in the corporations that his own generations, his own children build. And Esau said to his father, have you only one blessing, my father? Bless me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Now, I want you to pay careful attention to this, because this is very, very important. I need you to pay very, very careful attention to this. Like I told you, this is going to form the basis of this unity program. This is the enlightenment. This is the understanding with which you are going to aggressively attack this 180 days program. So, because I want you to pay attention. All right. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to run some text, because I want to show you several documentations, perspectives for the same documentations. And then the father says, look, by your sword you shall live, and you shall serve your brother. And it shall come to pass, when you become restless, that you shall break his yoke from your neck. The things that I have said concerning your younger brother will happen. You will. This, he says, then Isaac his father answered and said to him, behold, your dwelling shall be of the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. So he's saying that, look, the reason that you are not going to be successful is not because you are in the midst of scarcity. The reason that you're not making money is because it's not because you're in Nigeria, because you're in Ghana, because you're in Cameroon, it's not because you're in Guinea, it's not because you're in Africa. That's not why you're not making money, because right where you are, there is a lot. You are in the midst of fatness. That's where you will be. It's just that I have programmed, by the things that I've said, that you are going to serve your brother. So the person who you are serving is the one who will be making all of the money. So you would have to struggle. So you will be struggling. So it will be fight. Drag 20 naira today, 20,000 today. Drag another 10,000 next month. Drag 40,000 naira. Drag. You just fight. Just be struggling. And you will notice that as you are doing stuff, some people are making money from this that you are doing. So the company where you are working and they are paying you 40,000 naira or 50,000 naira, there's somebody there that is buying Benz and traveling out every other month or every summer with his own family. So it is not. So you will serve your brother. Because you will do it, and that's okay. It's not like it's not like it's bad, But that's what will happen. And then look what it says. And it says, and it shall come to pass when you become restless. I have blessed your brother, and I've said that your brother. I've said very wonderful things about your brother. Yeah, those things will happen. But it will come to pass that when you become restless. So when one day, there will be a day that you will decide that enough is enough. There's going to be a day that you decide, oh, okay, I've had it. And then there will be a day that there'll be a day that you're going to say, that you're going to get angry. You say, okay, enough is enough. There's going to be a day when you become restless. When that day comes, you will break his yoke from your neck. That is the day that your servitude ends. Let me bring it up for you, okay? I trust that the fact that you are in this program, the fact that you have subscribed to 7DC or that you saw and heard that brought you here, I think means that is already enough for you. Okay. So this program, the reason why this video is tagged the 100 is because I want to explain to you how to perpetuate restlessness. The restlessness that breaks you out of anything, whether it is cost, that is the reason why whether it was because somebody cost you or cost your generation, that's why you are poor. The restlessness that breaks causes, literally. Or whether it's because some things were supposed to be important to you were not important to you, so you didn't take something serious, and now you're running to 30, or you are going to late 30s, or because you've been broke for so long, finally. Whether it is because the things that were supposed to be important to you, didn't take them as important, whether that is why. Whether it's because you have no understanding about certain things, maybe that's why. Whatever is the reason, restlessness will break anything and everything. This restlessness is what I call the law of the 100. The law of the 100. All right. So this is your guarantee. There is a law that we are applying on this 180-day program, that there is no way that you apply that law and not break out of poverty. There is no way. There's no way. There's no way. This is why this is important. This is why this session is important. All right. So naturally, I have a simple task for you. Okay. Now, I would try to make sure that you have at least 2 types of tasks every day, sometimes maybe 3. A physical task, a mental task, and an assignment. Okay. So like physical task, something that you do, an online task, something that's your assignment, and then a mental task, something that you do for your mind. Okay. All right. So there's a mail that brought you here. All right. Of course, you saw a mail. So you're going to refer back to that mail and do one thing. You will reply me with a promise that you will apply the law of 100 to your life, that you are committing to this 180 days. This is 180 days with which you are going to express the restlessness that you need to take your life out of the waters that it is inside now. It is inside now. So just follow a simple format. I just need to document this promise. So it's just documentation. So, for example, Dr Ayo Olu-Ayoola, on my honor, I promise that I will apply the law of the 100 on my life from henceforth. I just need that reply on that mail. When you have done that, that's the 1A. The 1B is that you now go on Twitter and write, now I am restless. 2022, I've been restless. I should have been restless for so long. Either version. I just want to see the word restless. I want to see the word I, and I want to see restless. I want to see that's you, and restless in a sentence. So I'm giving you options so that it does not come mechanical. It does not come like you're like a zombie. Like I just told you what to write and then you just wrote it. No. So it has to be personal to you. You know what you have been going through to this point. So it is not going to be difficult for you to be personal, to be unique with your expression of this assignment. So 1B is go on Twitter, right? Now I am restless, or I am now restless. 2022 have made me restless. I should have been restless for so long. Operation restless mode activated, whatever it is that appeals to you. When you now write it, at the end of a tweet, below it, you now write CC, that's like copy me, CC at Olu-Ayoola 70. We are doing these 2 things because down the line, I am going to go, you are going to, at some point, you will have results. And then I will go back to that result and say, this guy made his commitment on so day. All right. And then look at where we are right now. Right. And then look at where we are right now. So this is your online task. The second task is that today you are going to space your week out for physical exercises. Okay. Physical exercises. So if you are a guy, you can break your body into 3 places. your chest, upper body, your trunk, that's your tummy, and then your thighs. All right. So you are going to make sure that you do exercise every day for one part of your body. So if you are doing upper body, Chico, if today is Monday, then you do press up. Whatever it is that you do, you must keep your exercises within 1 hour. I hope you're paying attention to me. Right? Now, I cannot explain why I'm asking you to do this in this video, but I'll definitely explain as we go on this program. You will do that. So whatever it is, you will start. I need you to start the habit of exercising every day now. So if you take Monday and Tuesday for your upper body as a guy, then you can take Wednesday and Thursday for your trunk, for your tummy, and then take the other days for your thighs, and then take one day to rest, and then do like that, okay? All right, so I'm providing more information as regards that. So I've given you 2 tasks today. So there's online, something that you do, reply my mail, make a tweet. And then there's a physical exercise that I'm asking you to do, all right? So those are the things. So it's been nice being with you. You're welcome to this one program. I hope you have seen the guarantee, all right? I went into a documented history, something that has happened, to explain to you how nothing can hold you back. It is the expression, the nitty-gritty, the how of the restlessness that this 180 days is bringing to you. All right, the specific activities, the specific manifestation, the specific expressions that will help you migrate your life from being poor to being successful. I'm Dr Ayo Olu-Ayoola. Hope you had a nice time. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye.